most professional artists have a very distinct difference between their live vocals and their studio album vocals, which are much more heavily refined than their live vocals. And if you compare the live vocals to the studio vocals of most professional artists, you will see for yourself that the studio vocals typically are much more refined, manicured. So that's what's up with my vocals. It's this deal about the live vocals being, I don't want to say worse, but definitely not better than the studio vocals, unless the artist is lip syncing, which is not an insult to the artist. It's just a matter of how the artist wants their performance received. Okay, well, I, just like any other artist, struggle with my live vocals. And if you pay attention, you'll notice that all artists struggle with their live vocals. And we don't have to get into, is it better to manicure the vocals? No, it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want in your production. But if you want a good recording, you have to manicure the vocals. And it's at least 10, 50 times more work to manicure the vocals than to record them live. But it is worth it in the long run if you can take the time to do it. It makes your album much, much better. And I want to say that most of my vocals were recorded live. That's why they don't maybe sound quite as clean or beautiful as some of these other artists who have taken the time and effort to manicure their vocals. And that's fine. I'm not jealous. I'm just saying I have my own goals to accomplish, to overcome, if I want clean vocals in my album versions. And I obviously I have to rise to this challenge. I used to record my vocals live, that's fine, but it's not gonna win me the Best Vocal Performance Award unless I manicure my vocals. I'm just talking to myself at this point. But I will not let this challenge pass me by. I will rise to this challenge. I will have great vocals in the future. Some of my vocals, they're alright, they're fine, they sound good, they sound great, they sound alright. But I want to have, for personal reasons, amazing vocals. And I think, when I think of amazing vocals, I think of Led Zeppelin. Robert Plant, his vocals are great. They're not just great performances, but they're also challenging parts. But another difference that I wanted to talk about is the vocal range. Robert Plant has very good high-pitched vocals, but his lower vocal range, like Jim Morrison or someone. It doesn't matter who, he's just an example. The lower vocal range is a talent of its own, and music would not be the same without the work in the lower vocal range. I have recorded lower vocals in the past, and I intend on recording lower and lower vocals as time goes by. You will see how my voice is mutating in my adult years. You can tell from just listening to me talk that my voice is much deeper than it used to be, and this is a plus to my music career as a singer. I have the lower vocal range, and I have devoted my time, energy, and effort into perfecting the art of my vocal performances for personal reasons. I love competing. I'm a strong competitor. I'm the world champion on many counts. And I love having a challenge to face. So you will hear better and better vocals as time goes on, as I develop my compositions. And I have recorded Led Zeppelin-like vocals in the past, although I didn't quite manicure them as much as Led Zeppelin is manicured. And that is a standard by which I hold myself to manicure my vocals. And a lot of my music is manicured extensively. Some of it isn't, and that's fine because it sounds alright. It's not 100% perfect because a lot of it is recorded live. Even the instruments are recorded live. And that's kind of like classy in its own way. It's like, oh, that's great. It's performed live. That's more impressive. But you don't get the same perfection out of your recordings unless you manicure them extensively. And this is yet again another challenge that I have risen to face. Anyway, I am excited for the future of my music career. I'm excited about my compositions, my talent, my songwriting abilities, the production value of my recordings have been getting better with time ever since I taught myself. I was a self-taught producer. So I bought a computer, bought the recording software, and I learned minute by minute, day by day, how to use the features in the software with no help whatsoever. That's why my earlier recordings are embarrassingly produced, because I was just an amateur. It was my first time playing with the software. I'm not brought down by it. I will rise to this challenge, and I will perfect my production value as time goes on. I have gotten it to a really good point now where I have learned all the tricks of the productions, where my music sounds amazing now. It's undeniable. It sounds as great as the best. It sounds perfect. And I'm excited for the future of Automaton Dreams. And hopefully one day, if we can, we will start my new all-star band, which has never been written nor performed for, with my great friends, superstars, very famous, very reputable, extremely talented, world-class genius, and celebrities. Kevin Parker, especially Kevin Parker. He's one of my favorite people in the world. Always has been. If we could work with him, if I could work with him, I'm by myself. Yeah, I'm Automaton Dreams is my solo project. I work and produce and write by myself. And yeah, if I could work with my favorite superstar fandoms, Tame Impala, Kevin Parker, and the others, that would be really fun. We could make a lot of money being famous. They're more famous. I don't know who's more famous, Tame Impala or me. I obviously have a really strong grip on the entire world. I have insider authority in the government. That's a really big deal. People don't realize. Sure, I'll joke about it. Yeah, I'll joke about it. I say, yeah, I'm really powerful. But that's taken for granted, or it's not noticed how valuable that is, because the fate of humanity is at my fingertips every day. And it's great to be in a position of so much power and fame. I have a lot of fame. I've historically had a lot of fame. Working with my art, the book that I wrote, my music. It's something you build a career out of. Something you build stardom out of. Is being famous. You want to be a star, you gotta be world class. You gotta be the world champion. Only the world champion will ever prevail. Remember that. He told you that. And it's not a joke. I don't say it as a joke. I obviously do really want to work with my favorite superstars. Make a lot of money. Make a lot of fame. And all the fun and games that come with the celebrity, and the money and the fame. Yeah, that would be fun for me. It'd be fun. Of course it would be fun. It'd also be profitable. And obviously, as the world champion, I have my talent and my legacy to devote to my all-star band, which we haven't started yet, but it is in the works. Hopefully, it'll happen. On a separate note, I'm also looking for a performing band for Automaton Dreams. I don't have a performance band. I would like to get one started because everyone knows that the live performance with the full band is much more fun, impressive, and exciting to do than a pre-recorded solo performance, which is some people do, but I'm not interested in. I want live performances because it's more fun, it's more impressive. I wish Automaton Dreams were a big deal. Is it a big deal? I don't know. It doesn't have that much exposure. Without exposure, there's not a whole lot of fame you can acquire. So, I want Automaton Dreams to be a big deal. I would love to be famous. I'd love to be rich. We're going to make it happen one day. I'm working night and day. Every single day I work. I wake up and I work all day, every day on building my career. That's all I do. I'm a worker. I record my music. I write my music. I don't practice. That's not something I do. I don't practice because I'm busy writing and recording. That's a different aspect of the music career. I never practice. I don't have time to practice. I don't have any interest in practicing. I'm not there yet. I don't have a performing band, so I don't have any need to practice. If I had a performing band, I would practice my material. I do have a list of songs that I'm going to be performing live as Automaton Dreams. If I can get a live band together. And yeah, maybe all of my songs are hits, but these are also some of my favorite hits. That's something to brag about. I like bragging about that. That's fine. They say it's healthy to brag. The more the bragging you do, the better off you are. Thank you very much. Yeah, I laugh about that, but I don't know where I would be without my bragging. How are you supposed to hear about my world championship unless I mention it to you? It's a big deal. It is a big deal. It's a big responsibility also. It's a big deal to be the world champion for best band of all time. I took on Jimi Hendrix. I took on Led Zeppelin. I took on the Beatles. I have become the best band of all time. It's my solo project. I write and record and produce by myself. And I'm hoping to get a live band together. As I told you, I have, let's say, over 200, let's say 300, over 300 new songs in the works that I've already written but haven't recorded yet. I have written over 300 new songs that I haven't recorded yet. It's going to be a good decade for Automaton Dreams. I am planning on finishing all of these studio productions of my compositions. And 5, 10, 15 years down the line, you will hear all of these songs finished. Realistically, I could finish these recordings in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years max. I could get it done, but I'm not quite in a hurry because I already have so much tremendous talent accumulated. I'm not competing for the world championship anymore. I am the world champion. I don't have any work left to do. I'm just playing at this point. I've already finished the competition. I'm the world champion, and I am busy every day working. I work because I still have goals to accomplish, but it's going to be a really good decade for Automaton Dreams. I'm 29 today. I'm 29 years old. I still don't have any wrinkles on my face. I haven't begun to bald. I haven't begun to gray. My body has maintained youth, very much youth, over the last 29 years. Most people are balding and wrinkly at this point, but I have maintained my youth. The secret is I eat a lot of meat and I eat a lot of cheese every day. I eat meat and cheese 4 times a day. I eat my steak and I eat my tacos. I eat pizza, that's fine. I'll do anything with cheese on it. But the point is, I am still young. I feel young. I feel energetic. I'm more powerful, more faster, more talented, and more driven to succeed every day. With every passing day, I am more successful. It is the life I've always dreamed of. I started out hoping to be an average band. I never saw the day coming when I would become the world champion of all world champions. But I'm very happy about it. And as I enter year 30 of my life this year, I am still thinking about succeeding and competing as hard as possible every day. I never let it pass me by. I am the best. I will always be the best. I will never let it go. I have a point to prove. I have the best album of all time out today. I'm really happy about it. It's great, but I already see a better album coming next year. I'm getting better every day. That's fine. Yes, I'm still succeeding. I am working hard on my current album, Ninfinity Stoner Paradise. That's what it's called. And I am still working hard every day to write my upcoming album. I have an album planned after this one. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. Hopefully it's better than Ninfinity Stoner Paradise. Excuse me. It's hard to believe I could possibly make a better album than Ninfinity Stoner Paradise, but it's already in the works. I have to make it happen. If I'm not getting better every year, I've wasted my life. I have to make a better album than I did this year. It has to be better next year, otherwise I haven't met my own goals. And I want to thank everyone who's helped me along the way. Maybe you just like my music. Maybe you wanted to help me out. I want to thank everybody who's helped me so far, and the people who decide to help me every day, and the people who will help me in the future. I want to say thank you to y'all. I do this for y'all. I do it for me too, obviously. I listen to my own music every single day. I'm jamming my own music. Why? Because it's the best. If I had something better to listen to, I would. But my music is the best. And that's why I listen to my own music every single day. I'm jamming it. I'm partying. I'm living it up. I'm having a good time. I'm relaxing. I'm really excited for the future. I have a great album planned, and it's going to be really successful one day. Over the next 5 to 10 to 15 years, you're going to see a huge explosion in my work. It's going to be the greatest work I've ever produced, hopefully. I anticipate a better album. It's going to be even better than my current album. I want to win the awards. I want to perform for y'all. I want to get married. I want to have friends again. It's hard. It's hard ruling the world, but it's always worth it. I'll tell you that. It's always worth ruling the world. So your friendships are the people who show up to support you. Your friendships are made out of the people who show up to support you and none other. I will win an award before my life is over. I have it planned. It's going to happen one day. I'm going to win the award. Best album, best new artist. Hopefully I win best new song. I know that one's got a lot of competitors. It's a challenging one to win best song. That's hard. But I have a lot of good candidates already for best new song. Best new album is easy. I have an entire collection. I have hundreds of songs that make up the best new album. That one's easy. Best new song, I'm a little daunted by it. I'm a little afraid of the competition. Best new song. I have to take that one on. If I win that one, then it's more than I expected. Best new song. I have to take it one day. I have to win it. Well, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to overcome all of my challenges. I will have a very successful career. We will build that castle one day. I promise you that. We're going to build a castle. It's going to be a huge castle. It's going to have at least 1,000 bedrooms in it. And we're all going to live there. It's going to be me and all my girlfriends and all my best friends, my man friends. We're going to have a good time. We're going to party every day just like I told you we would. Don't forget about that. And we will rule the world. We will take over. This world championship is going to make me a star. We will have it all one day. Let's work towards that goal. We have to build a city. We have to build a castle. We need to have it all. And if we work together, we're much more capable of ruling the world. Thank you, Prince William. Thank you to everyone who supported me. This World Championship is going to make me a star. Thank you. Have a good day.